Are you looking for the best indoor garden systems? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best indoor garden systems on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. AeroGarden Bounty Basic Indoor Gardening. The best indoor garden we tested was the AeroGarden Bounty Basic. As a hydroponic system with smart features, we found that it's designed for convenience. The touchscreen control panel displays the garden's vitals, such as how many days planted and the water level. It also reminds you to water and fertilize. For those who travel, this device even has a vacation mode that you can set for when you're away. Setting up the physical garden was straightforward, as the instruction manual included helpful diagrams and the kit came with everything we needed to complete setup. However, setting up the controls and timers was a little confusing. But after a bit of trial and error, we were able to set it up successfully, and we think the initial hassle is worth the added usability down the line. The garden has a large water reservoir, which means you don't need to frequently refill the basin. We found that the spacious grow deck and an optional trellis attachment provided plants plenty of room, and the adjustable height of the grow light makes it easy to accommodate your plant's growth. The garden's 30-watt LED grow lights mimic sunlight and helps the plants grow quickly. You can also use the automatic timer to ensure the lights turn on and off on the right schedule. We were impressed by how quickly and healthily our herbs grew in this garden. We were also impressed with the quality of the system, which felt sturdy and required virtually no maintenance. As a bonus, this garden includes a gourmet herb seed pod kit and liquid fertilizer so you can start planting your garden immediately. We also like that the AeroGarden systems don't just sell herbs. You can also purchase from over 70 seed kits, including vegetables such as tomatoes and bell peppers, various lettuces and kale, and flowers. Number 2. AeroGarden Bounty Elite. If you want to splurge, we recommend the upgraded version of our best overall pick, the stainless steel AeroGarden Bounty Elite. This model has a luxurious approach to indoor gardening, with a high-quality feel and design. The smart hydroponic garden is compatible with Wi-Fi and Amazon Alexa, and can be controlled with the AeroGarden. This system is ideal if you want the convenience and taste of fresh herbs, but don't want to have to put in time or effort, as the system does everything for you. The garden has an enlarged water tank, so you don't need to frequently refill it. We only had to refill the water once during the 6-week testing period. The 50-watt adjustable LED grow light helps your plants grow 5 times more quickly than an outdoor garden. However, the powerful light did have a drawback, in that we thought it was too bright to have in a small living space. The adjustable height grow lamp means you can keep your plants in the system even as they grow taller. The automatic timer ensures the lights turn on and off at exactly the right time, and the digital screen displays your garden's vital statistics and gives you reminders for when to add water and plant food. Plus, a vacation mode keeps your plants healthy while you're out of town. We especially loved the day counter and water meter, as we didn't have to keep track of the gardening tasks ourselves. After 6 weeks of testing, all our plants were grown, alive, and thriving. Number 3. Click and Grow the Smart Garden 3. This miniature hydroponic system's small size allows it to easily integrate into your home, even if you live in a studio apartment. It was extremely easy to set up and maintain, and the small size makes it a great starter indoor garden. The grow light is adjustable so you can raise it as needed. It was easy to add water, and there's an indicator when water is running low. Though this is not a smart garden, it does have an auto light cycle of 16 hours on and 8 hours off, so you don't need to worry about manually turning it on and off every day. The Click and Grow does have an associated app, but we thought that the app wasn't very helpful. It consists of basic gardening tips that you could easily find online. We noticed great plant growth using this system. Fertilizer and basil seeds are included with the garden, and the basil tasted delicious when it was harvested. If you want to expand your harvest, you can choose from over 50 plant pods, including cilantro, basil, lavender, wild strawberries, thyme, and chili peppers. Number 4. iDoo Hydroponics Growing System. For gardening novices, we recommend the iDoo Garden. We found it was easy to use, and we were impressed at how quickly all the seeds sprouted and the rapid growth of the plants. And even though this hydroponics system comes at a lower price point, it feels sturdy and doesn't look cheap. This garden features a large 3-liter water tank, full-spectrum LED grow lights that can be changed between vegetable and fruit modes, a quiet water circulation system, and an auto light cycle. A water circulation system helps deliver oxygen to the roots. There are several small design details that we thought were a nice touch, such as the handles on each side of the water tank, which make the garden easy to move. In addition, the extendable grow light rod is detachable, so you can pull it out to more easily clean the water tank. There's also a clear portion of the water tank that shows the water levels so you'll know when to refill. Number 5. InGarden Superfood Microgreens Indoor Growing Kit. The InGarden Microgreens Growing Kit fits neatly into virtually any space in the home and is beautifully designed. This modern and minimalist garden has a ceramic tank and grow deck and looks good enough to be the centerpiece of your kitchen. The pad designed for the seeds keeps everything clean and free of spilled soil. The microgreens sprouted shockingly quickly, within 24 hours of being planted. This was the fastest germination rate we saw out of all the gardens we tested. The device has automatic grow lights with self-timers. All you need to do is push the power button and it does the rest itself. The system self-waters by wicking water from the tank upwards, not with a pump, so the garden operates silently. The biggest flaw with this system were the seed pads. We appreciated that the seed pads had the seeds and nutrients embedded within. However, many of the sprouts became caught up in parts of the nutrient webbing that didn't break away as designed, leaving a web over some of the sprouts that never completely disappeared and likely stunted their growth. Another small gripe was that the manufacturer sells multiple varieties of microgreens, but the included seed pads weren't labeled with the variety. Number 6. Spade to Fork Indoor Herb Garden Starter Kit. For those who still want to get their hands dirty, the soil-based spade to fork garden is a great pick. In contrast to hydroponic systems, this garden is not a machine but a kit with pots, soil, and seeds. This garden is manufactured by a family-owned and operated farm, and each kit comes with certified organic basil, cilantro, parsley, sage, and thyme seeds. The included peat pots are compostable and biodegradable, however they were a bit flimsy and we damaged one while filling it with the soil disc. The included soil discs are composed of a rich potting soil. You use them by placing them in the pot and pouring warm water on the disc to activate it. As a bonus, the kit also has 5 woodburn plant markers and a growing guide. The setup was easy and our plants sprouted successfully. However, there was a lot of maintenance required, including watering daily. We forgot to water for one day and the cilantro plant began to noticeably wilt. Due to the daily work required, we think this kit wouldn't be the best fit for a beginner gardener. We were also disappointed to see that plant growth stalled after a few weeks. However, this could be due to our gardening skills and not the kit.